What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dave. It's your girl complaining a lot, always talking shit, but you know it's all good in the hood, I think.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Leah,
And it's your boy Dave.
and we're back with another video.
What kind of video we got going on today?
I don't know.
Now she acting like she don't know. Today, y'all, we got a couple debate.
A who? A couple debate.
A couple debate, yes.
That's not the topic though. So today's video, we're going to be talking about whether a man or woman should do more in a relationship.
She ain't even let me get to that part. That's the part I was gonna get to.
Okay,
I got to let them know what kind of video it was.
Why does it have to be a couple? Hence, couple debate.
Okay, baby, let's be on the same side for once. Who do you feel need to do more in a relationship? A man or the woman?
I feel like it depends on the task being asked to do. So you can't just specifically just
What task?
deem it a man and deem it a woman, because it just depends on what flows and what goes, like your personalities, how the relationship works, what one partner is good at, What I think it just
I don't
depends.
know.
So basically, I know we have this perception that women are just supposed to cook, clean a house, men are supposed to do the hard work, the heavy lifting, and make more money. But I feel like those things don't necessarily have to be the set standard. I
Okay.
know some women will be quick to say men, but do you really think that, or do you only think that because that's what you were programmed to think, and that's how you were programmed to believe growing up in the
So
society?
you believe it should be 50-50?
I believe it should be not 50-50, because some things a man should pick up more than a woman. They're woman, because it just depends on what is going on exactly. Like
Okay.
if it's heavy lifting, obviously the man should do the heavy lifting. If y'all moving, or if there's something that needs to be done around the house, something that needs to be fixed, the sink broke, then then the man should do that. As I was saying, it depends on your relationship. I feel like, this is just my personal opinion. Everyone has their own. Some women will say, the women do the cooking and cleaning, and the men just go to work. But if I have to go to work too, then I feel like we need 50-50 in the household. I'm not about to be going to work, getting off, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, and you just go to work and come home and eat and sleep. That's not what we're about to do.
Shit, boy. That sounds like a wonderful plan to me. I ain't lying.
That's not what we're about to do, because it's like, okay, you had a hard day at work, but you just come home and lay down. But I have to have a hard day at work and still deal with the kids, deal with the house and everything else. But if we break stuff up, if I have to work, we gonna split it. I'm a cook. I don't mind cooking. If my man can't cook, that's cool. I'm a cook. But you gonna help clean dishes. You gonna fold some clothes. You gonna help clean up here and there. You're not just about to be lounging around on your days off. We all have hard days too. Okay. The story is, you gonna have me at home all day, I don't have to work, and you tell me you gonna handle everything, and all I have to do is make sure the house good, we good. I ain't gonna complain, babe. Do what you gonna do. You don't gotta lift a finger when you come home. I'ma do it. But if I gotta go to work too, we're splitting. I'm not about to be ran ragged and into no grave by no man.
20-80.
We not doing that. We not doing that.
I'm fine.
What you think?
I believe that the woman should take all the effort. So 100-0, 100-0. So when I go out to eat, she gonna pay. When I walk through the door, she gonna open the door and say, "Come in, master," or "Come in, king." That's my dream. That's my dream.
And that's a dream.
I woke up with a dream.
Keep being a dream.
But nah, for real though, I believe it should be 50-50. And I mean, like she just said, when I get to the place I want to be at in my life, I don't mind spoiling her. I don't mind it being,
I'm spoiled anyway.
I don't mind it being 70-30 sometimes, or 80-20. I ain't gonna say for the whole time in a relationship it's gonna be like that. No, it gotta have some type of balance. Because I ain't gonna lie, if you continuously do 80-20, you're gonna wear yourself out. And that's just point blank simple. Some men can do it, some men can't. It all depends on your mentality, it all depends on your endurance. Straight up. But yes, a relationship should be 50-50. Men don't mind spoiling your man sometimes. Men don't mind spoiling your woman sometimes. Sometimes you can take that extra step, men or woman. You have a balance in a relationship. You feel me? So yes. So can we stop with all this men has to do all the work, men have to pay for out to eat all the time. Like, you don't want your man war like that, ladies. And for the men that has the mentality of, it's just the men that be thinking the woman got to do everything. Have some men out there that think the woman got to do everything. I don't know how you okay with that, because I don't be okay with that. Like, if, say for instance, if I ain't got no money and she take care of everything, I feel bad. I ain't lying. That'll disempower me. That'll demasculate me. That'll make me not feel like a man. If the woman doing everything, you shouldn't have the woman doing everything.
And for me, it's like, I like my man paying for everything, but at the same time, I don't want to be a dependent.
Mm-hmm.
I want us to be two independent people that came together and elevated and evolved our relationship. When you got a dependent person in a relationship, how can a relationship grow? How can you grow by yourself? Because you're going to put yourself in this kind of like box or hole if you're dependent on one person in a relationship to do everything.
Fair.
Let's say you depend on your man and you think the man should pay for everything. You don't got to do nothing, make sure the house clean. But you don't have your side money either.
Fair.
When he decides to leave, because eventually he will leave if he feels like, man, I got to do everything. I want a woman to take care of me. Men get like that sometimes. It happens. So eventually if he leave you, what you going to do? Move back in with your mama, you know, be sad. So that's why I don't want, as women, I don't want us to put ourselves in a box for men. And for other men, I don't want you to put yourself in a box for a woman. I feel like we should just come together, two independent people working on bettering ourselves and our relationship at the same time. So you don't want to make it all about your relationship all the time, because what happens is you forget. You forget. Some people forget that they were a person. Like, you were your own person before you came in and became a whole.
And
so,
oh yeah, go ahead, my bad.
I was just gonna say, so don't forget about yourself. You gotta build on you, but you gotta build with each other too. So you just communicating.
Facts.
Freaking communicate and just evolve with each other. That like he said, that 80-20, that 20 gonna start feeling some type of way for always having to do yeah, that 80. So like he said, that 80-20, that 80, the person who's giving 80% of the relationship eventually is going to want to walk away, or is going to have some sort of resentment towards you because you're not applying enough pressure.
And to piggyback up what she said, for the person that's doing more for the other person, the other person is gonna feel like they're entitled to tell you what to do. And especially if you ain't the one that don't like to get told what to do, it's like you gonna, at the end of the day, you probably gonna have to respect their mind because they doing everything for you. So if you don't want that happening, you don't want nobody telling you what to do and just telling you how to maneuver in your life, don't let that person do everything. Because, you know, that person gonna feel entitled. That go for both sides, men or women. Because it's like, say for instance, you know, if I'm doing 90%, she doing 10, and you know, I tell her, oh, can you go do this, can you go do that, and she got an attitude or she don't want to do it. Back in my head, you know, it might say I messed up, but back in my head, I'm like, damn, I'm doing all this for you, and all I'm doing is telling you, you know, go wash the dishes, or, you know, go pick up the laundry.
And some people don't want to hear that. Some people
some
don't be want to get told
everything.
what to do at certain times.
Facts.
So that's why you gotta do for yourself,
Facts, so
and you gotta do for each other. So that way, if at any point in time y'all gotta break up, step away, you still got your own.
Facts.
So it's not the end of the world, basically.
Well, I fuck with you.
And we fuck with each other on occasion. We fuck with each other on occasion.
We're gonna have our arguments and stuff like that.
David,
we building with each other. That's all about our relationship. Relationship is not perfect. I don't want nobody to think our relationship is perfect. It's not.
It's not.
What do you mean by that?
But I love her. I'm gonna do the best for her. I'm gonna give her the world. And she's gonna do the same for me. And that's called balance.
I'm not giving you the world. I'm giving you the universe.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's different. Yeah.
I'm
That was smooth, huh, y'all? But yeah, y'all. Build on yourself and then build on your relationship. And for people who feel like they can't build themselves in their relationship, maybe you guys should take a break and focus on yourself, because you can't have a relationship that's unbalanced. It will just bring nothing but unhappiness, you know, and eventually hurt and pain and sorrow. So it's like, you got to make sure you good first here and physically before you try to go and be in a relationship with somebody else. And once you're in a relationship with that person, you both got to be in the place and be basically be in a place to where you're both mature enough to understand that y'all not perfect, but at the same time y'all love each other, and even though y'all have disagreements, it's okay because y'all know where y'all stand. And sometimes it's okay for one person to do something and the other, you just find what you're good at. Do you feel like it's okay for a man, if a man knows how to cook, do you feel like it's okay for the man to cook more than a woman?
Hell yeah, you don't want no nasty. You don't want no. You don't want no nasty.
Like a woman, she could cook a little something, but you, let's say you cook better.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And society want us to put things in just like a simple, neat little square box, and it's like that's not gonna happen.
They trying to go back in the day. We in 2023. This is a whole new generation.
Right. So I just feel like it doesn't have to. Like if your man could cook better than you, let him cook. Nothing to feel bad about it, but don't just always let him cook. Eventually, I feel like you should take that step and be like, I'm gonna teach myself, and I'm gonna surprise him. He come home, I'm gonna surprise him, and I'm gonna just keep practicing until I get as good as him. Until the point where it's like, oh babe, you cooking tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna cook. Or okay, you cooking tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna cook. Or basically, y'all get the swapping in the kitchen because now y'all both know how to get down in the kitchen. Or let's say somebody clean better. Okay, babe, can you clean this section house? I'm gonna get that. Or babe, clean this and that. I'm gonna practice. Just whatever you're not good at and your partner may be good at. Practice during your own time when you have time to get good. Is it good? Just practice so you can be as good as your partner or even better. That way y'all can share the responsibilities and no one feels burdened or like overwhelmed.
You look real good today. See, when I be trying to compliment you,
I said thank you. I said thank you.
Why you have to smack your teeth first?
Because I know you full of BS.
What? I'm full of BS.
Where it came from? Why you giving me
my thoughts? I downloaded some information when I looked at you.
Man, go ahead.
I'm
not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you.
But let us know what y'all think. Give us your opinion in the comments. I know we're going to have the ones that saying, the men should do all this, the men should do all that. We're gonna have
the men saying the women should do all this, the women should do all this. Listen.
And then you're going to have some that agree with us.
Listen. Like my favorite hairstylist told me. She said about her grandma, her great-grandma. Her great-grandma husband ran her into the grave. He ran that lady into the grave. He made her do everything, even when they was old and she was in pain. He still expected her to do certain things. And like she told her husband, you ain't about to do me how my great-grandfather did my great-grandmother. We're going to share some responsibilities around here. Exactly. And we're going to help each other grow while we're growing ourselves.
So y'all remember that. Because y'all going to have, my favorite quote I like to say, because if you feel like you're doing too much in a relationship and they don't see it and they don't respect them, my favorite quote I always tell somebody, once you fall back, they crawl back wishing they had it all back.
That quote don't apply.
That quote does apply.
No, it doesn't. And you like saying that quote. What?
What you mean that quote don't apply?
It don't apply.
But like I said, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys next week.
Yes, sir.